Salute my grand, I'm standing on principle. I'm standing on business. That check on the way, and I'ma go get it. Respect is the only way.
Hey guys, another episode of Salute My Creed. This is a platform that you can speak about your religion, your belief, and the principles that you stand on that bring you everyday success. Today I got a special guest, Johnny Sweat. Man, this is a very funny guy. Throughout the years, I have seen his skits online, on social media, man, just so funny. And I'm glad you came on my show today. How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing real good, man. How about you?
Pretty good, bro.
What's up?
So, man, we're going to go and dive into it. The first question I got, can you tell us the story behind how your name and who gave it to you, and what's the backstory about it?
How I came up with the name Johnny Sweat. It was me and my best friend, Tavis Dice. Big up to my boy Tavis. We was at work, and we was on lunch break, and we were listening to LSG, came on the radio, My Body. So at the same time, we was looking at Country Wayne videos. So we was like, man, I said, man, I want to do some videos. They do some content. So I was like, man, I'm going to have to come up with another name. Because at the time, I was going by Dakeem. I was a rapper. So I was like, nah, I can't use that. I got to use something else. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take Johnny Gill name and Keith Sweat name, put it together. So that's how I came up with Johnny Sweat.
Gotcha. Yeah. So when did you realize that you was funny?
Man, I've been funny since I was little. Because I used to sit there and tell my cousin them make-up stories when we were young. They'll sit there and laugh and stuff like that. So I always been funny since I was little. But like I said, when I got older, I said, man, I'm finna do something with it. I'm making a lot of people laugh, so might as well try to make some money off of it.
Gotcha. So how do you balance your work life and with creating these skits and doing your stand-up gigs that you do as well?
Well, like I said, I work Monday through Thursday, 5 in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the morning. So really, when I get up, I probably get up about 9, 10 o'clock that morning. If I got something on my mind, I go ahead and drop it in, because if I don't drop it, I'm going to forget about it. So, and a lot of times when I go do shows up there in Atlanta, stuff like that, that's the reason why I'm on night shift, because going up there, you might be on set for about 10, 12 hours, so I might leave Atlanta 12, 1 o'clock at night and get back home about 4 in the morning. So that's really like working night shift, because I get home at the same time, sleep throughout the day, go to work the next day. Yeah. So that's how I kind of balance it out.
Steady grinding, pushing.
Yes. Got to keep going.
So what performer or what comedian has inspired you?
Man, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Man, he one of the greats.
Richard Pryor. Yeah. Bernie Mac. I watch a lot of Bernie Macs and stuff like that. Eddie Griffin. Chris Rock. Country Wayne. Because to be honest, Country Wayne would really inspire me too, because like I said, I started watching him in 2014 when he first started. So them the people who kind of inspired me to do what I do today.
Some of the first ones you were naming when you said Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Bernie Mac, man, them some true comedians, like just straightforward.
I sit there and I watch them, because one thing about it, I try to study how they start, they middle act, and how they end it. So that's why I kind of try to take what they do and try to put it in my own craft and make it my own way. But yeah, I learn from the greats.
Gotcha. So what's the most challenging part of creating comedy, and how do you come up with the ideas?
Really, it's kind of easy, because really I kind of make content of whatever's going on in the world at that time. That's how you really can go viral. Like this time right now, it's tax season. Mm-hmm. So doing tax videos, some about taxes, but you got to be creative with it, and you got to be funny. And the thing about being funny, people attention span kind of gets short. Mm-hmm. So doing a video, you got 15 to 30 to 45 seconds to get your point across. Because like I said, people, they time frame, they'll leave.
Wait.
So you got to really try to make something happen within that 15, 30 to 45 seconds.
So how you came up with that method? Hey, when that first 15 seconds, if I ain't got you by then, I don't have you.
Really by seeing everybody else, by studying how everybody else video when they first started. Because when I first started doing videos, my video was 1, 2, 3 minutes long, and I realized I really wasn't getting that many reactions. And then I started looking at everybody else, DC, Young Fly, and everybody else video, and they do like 15, 30 seconds, and
Right.
Everybody on it. But they was already up here.
Yeah.
And I was just starting. So I learned when you first getting started, everybody know who you is. You got to catch their attention like this. But once they start knowing who you is, they'll start watching your whole video. For example, Country Wayne. Country Wayne, he got these lines now, and they about 2, 3, 4 minutes long. But everybody know who he is, and then these storylines got their attention, so they gonna watch it all the way through. So it's all about building yourself up, and the more you build yourself up, the more fans you get, and the more they'll stay watching your videos.
That's what's up, mastering that craft.
Oh yeah, yes, yes.
So what's your most favorable gig that you have done so far, and what made it special to you?
I could say I did the one on the TV show called The Game, the football
Yeah.
show. Yeah, that show right there. That was the one that I love the most. All because of I done did many sets, but this one right here, I was right there in front of the camera. And to sit there and actually get to have a conversation with them people. And one thing about going on them sets, I'm not gonna lie, that day right there, they put hand sanitizer on my hand at least 300 times. Every tape, I had to put hand sanitizer on because you're next to the star. And this was around COVID time, so they wanted you to be clean because if he ain't at work, can nobody work. Yeah. So I was with Malik for about almost that whole set and ate lunch with him and stuff like that. Told him about what I do outside, the videos and stuff like that. But I think that was the most one I like right there.
Man, I bet that was. That's what's
And
up.
then I'm gonna tell you the real. I was on set of Miss Marvel. You ever heard of Miss Marvel?
Yeah.
It's a DC character. So they had me on the theme park scene. Well, on that scene right there, you can see about 3 or 4 times. But there was one scene, they was like, all right, we're going to get you. We're going to get 4 other people. And we want y'all to try out their food. Now, the food looked good. I seen one. I said, yeah, I seen this right here. I'm going to get this because it looked like chicken. So they said, when the camera come around, we're going to say action. We're going to point at y'all. So when they come y'all way, just bite into the food.
Yeah.
Man, listen here. Man, they came around, and I was so in a hurry to bite into what I thought was chicken. Man, I bit into it, and I just looked at the camera like this right here. And when I say it was nasty, like tears were coming out my eye. They were like, all right, cut. So they like, you good? I was like, Because that stuff was nasty. So I spit out. They like, you know what we're going to do? We just going to, I was in that same scene, except I was just behind them, just putting the food on my plate. But yeah, Indian food,
Oh, man.
that's a no-go.
I got you.
That's a no-go.
How do you stay motivated, energized with such a full load schedule?
My kids. My kids, they keep me
That's a big one.
motivated. Yeah, they keep me motivated and just trying to show people that you can make it. No matter where you at in life, you can always make it. So that will keep me motivated, and my friends, they keep me motivated. My mom, them, everybody really keep me motivated and make sure that I'm staying on track, not letting stuff on the outside stop me from getting where I'm trying to get to. So, yeah, that would really keep me motivated.
So that's what's up. How many kids you got, if you don't mind I'm asking?
Man, I got 5 on my starting 5.
Say starting 5.
Starting 5. I got 3 girls, 2 boys. And they real special. They really my kid really my company.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, they really my company. They get on my nerve, but they my company though. And I get on theirs too. But yeah.
So, what's the biggest lesson you've learned while juggling comedy, traveling, and working, and also being a father?
Pretty much. I ain't gonna lie. I learned to never. Emotion doesn't change situation. The action does. No matter, how mad you get about anything that's going on in life, being mad ain't gonna change it.
Nah.
Crying, being sad, all that. Because after you get finished crying and get finished mad, the problem's still there.
Yeah.
It take action to change it. So I learned to stop getting mad about stuff that I'm going through. If a video doesn't hit a certain amount of numbers or I don't get a certain amount of reaction, I learned that, okay, well, this might not be the video. You got another one. Keep going. Keep trying. And I learn not to give up. Because the only positive thing about giving up, it would never happen.
Right.
You know, so I try to teach everybody that as long as you keep going, your time gonna come.
Oh yeah.
You know, God already know what I want. It's already happening. I just got to put in that work.
And man, all you need is that one.
Yeah, you just need all you need is that one. It don't matter how many videos you do. If you're a artist, don't matter how many songs you do. It only take one.
Set that foundation.
It's only gonna take one. And once that one come out, then that's it. And I ain't gonna lie. I don't drop many of them, but it's just gonna be that one video I drop, and it's gonna put me where I need to get.
When you get to the level where you want to be, and you get the opportunity to bring somebody up or put somebody else on, you got anybody in mind that you want to bring with you?
Yeah, my partners, and I'm gonna go ahead and name them right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put them out. And my boy Tavis Dyson, aka Dank, my boy Corey, Man, Travis, Dwight, Ray, JoJo, Snap, Darius. That's it. Cause I mean, and it's just they've been here since I first started,
Yeah.
and they always make sure that, hey man, you don't drop something today, you don't do the video, this, that, and the third. So, you know, them the guys right there, outside from family, but them the guys that you gonna see, hey, this is the team right here. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people say, put on everybody that you know. You can't really put everybody you know on, because I know a lot of people, but I only fool with just those people right there, and that's just the team. Like when you see it, them the people who I be with. So
Yeah, I don't believe in that. I believe in helping who's trying.
yeah,
You know
who
what
can
I'm
try? And then
saying?
think about it ain't that like, you know, oh man, you don't got there, you can't help. It ain't that. I give you the resources, but think about it won't be fair to the ones who been down.
Yeah.
You know, the ones who always been down. But I mean,
But that's why I get you when you say you can't everybody. You know what I mean? Because
you can't.
everybody ain't gonna put in their work as well.
Yeah, and that's just like if another person make it. Yeah, I may know you, but I wasn't there when you was, you know, when you was grinding throughout it all. I wasn't there. I was around, but I wasn't there. So I don't expect when you come up, hey, bring me in. Nah, I'm respect. Hey, I'm glad you got there.
Right.
Now it's time for me to get there.
Right.
You know, I gotta get it on my own. So I don't look for a handout.
Nah,
You know, I don't look for no handout.
feel the same way.
Because it's one thing about it, I don't want to be a regret for a person. Like, dang, I regret trying to put him on, because when he get on, he forgot about me. So I let somebody else do their own work.
So, and bro, my next question: what's the best piece of advice you received about comedy or life in general?
Pretty much like I told you before. Emotion don't change anything. Action does. That's the best.
So that's what you take with you everywhere you
Yeah,
go.
I take that everywhere, because I mean, like I said, you know how most people get. For example, you get a flat tire. Most people get mad. And this happened to me not too long ago. Matter of fact, about last month, I'm driving down the road, and I hit something in the road, and both of my tires on the driver's side go flat. Only thing I did, I said, damn, flat tire. Gotta change it. I ain't getting mad or anything, because getting mad ain't gonna pump them back up. I just pulled side of the road. Got the spare, put it on the front. The back was like it was okay, so I had to drive like 5 miles to a store and pumped it up. But I learned not to get mad about stuff. You know, I done got to that point where I can control my emotion, where it's hard to make me mad.
Right, and that's that growth.
Yeah, it's hard. Like you can anybody can say anything, but as long as you don't touch me, you good.
So my next question: they say money change people once they become famous. Do you believe that?
Money change people around you, because they feel it ain't gonna change me, because I done had a good bit amount of money before, and I was still the same. You know how some people, they get money, their voice start changing. Nah, I stay the same. And my thing is, it's just the people around you, they feel like, okay, they feel like they know you, they can just get something off you. But nah, it ain't like that. And some people feel like they haven't been contacting you, they can just start contacting you. And my thing is, no, if we talk If we talk every 13 of the month, we're gonna keep talking every 13 of the month. If we talk for 5 minutes, it's gonna stay 5 minutes. It ain't going over 5 minutes. I want everything to stay the same. Once you try to go over 5 minutes, now you're changing. I want everything to stay the same because I'm gonna stay the same. Except I'm not. I'm smart enough to know what you want out of me now, because you wasn't there before. You wasn't calling me all the time. You were just calling me on the 13th every month. So we're gonna keep it that way. Now, if you stop calling, that's on you. But it ain't gonna change me.
So that leads to my next question. So when you make it and you ready to settle down, are you gonna start dating or do you have a special person?
I'm gonna put the mic close on this. I'm gonna say this right here. If the only person that I would take how can I put it? The only person that I would be with when I do make it is my youngest kid mom. That's the only person, because I know that she gonna be with me because of me, not because what I got going on, not because of the fame, not because of the money. Because when we was together, she was a team player. There was days when I had my first gig where I had to go to Atlanta. 3 days I had to go back to back to back. And at the time I had a Pontiac G6 and the power steering went out. So I drove to Atlanta without no power steering. So the next day I was like, man, I said, hey, babe, I got to go back to Atlanta. I said, but I hate driving this car up there because, trying to drive a car with no power steering, that's why I'm strong now. So she was like, you know what? Just take my car and I'll drive yours. And then shot me some money for gas and for food and stuff like that. And then when I had shows, she came to my first 3 comedy shows. The last 2, I didn't even know she was coming. She just popped up. Well, my second, her friend popped up, and then my third one, she was asking. She was like, "So how it's looking in there?" I said, "People starting to come." She was like, "Well, come out here." I said, "What?" She said, "I'm in the crowd." So that made me feel good. So she was a
support.
Yeah, she was. That was that support that meant something to me. But any other girl, if I don't try to talk to you or we don't have something going on, that's a big hell no. Cause now you don't want me for me. Cause what make you want me now? Cause I'm still the same person from back then. It just my status done changed. So it ain't nothing that you can convince me that you want me now. Then you didn't want me back in the day. So the only person I'll take is my kid mom. But other than that, I'll get somebody new. But I mean, yeah, my kid mom, I ain't gonna lie, that one was special, right? I ain't gonna
Is that one right there?
Yeah, that one. But like I said, I know I messed up on that one. So if I could, that'd be the one. Anybody else? Nah, if I know you, we know each other. Nah, we ain't got no business because we done had each other. When I wanted you, when you had 12 miles, you wouldn't get. Now you got 1,200 miles. I don't want you. I don't want you. I'm good. I'm good.
So, which one you like to do the most? You like to do your skits or you like to do your stand-up?
Man, that's hard right there. I ain't gonna lie, I like doing stand-up.
Okay.
I like doing stand-up because stand-up really show you if you're funny or not.
Oh, most definitely.
That's gonna show you if you're really funny. And I ain't said it's never gonna happen, but I done did like 7 shows and I done told the stage up. And cause I'm more of a how can I say it? Yeah, I'm more of a stage performer than doing videos. Even though I've been doing video longer than I've been doing stage, but once I get on that stage, man, I show out, and I show out bad. So I think I love doing stand up more than I love doing skits. Yeah, that's my thing. I love skits.
So in your skits, man, which one of your friends, the one where you did with the house when you said you had bought a new house and whatever the old house that was standing behind you, but it was your friend that gave you the key or something like that?
That was my boy Darius. They were my boy Darius.
Oh.
And he
Shout out to my man Darius, man, because at the end of the day, man, y'all make some funny stuff together.
Yeah,
Good chemistry.
now I ain't
Good
gonna lie,
chemistry.
there's that boy right there. He's in a lot of my videos too.
Yeah.
And a lot of people ask who the one to be holding the camera. He's the one that be holding the camera, and sometimes he have my phone propped up. But he's been a big part of my success too, because a lot of my videos have did number with him in it. And one of our favorite videos is the one that he acting like he was a pastor. We was at a swimming pool, and we was at a complex that we wasn't even supposed to be at. The only way you can get in that pool is if you live there. So we were like, "Shoot, we gotta do the video." So the video, the title was "When Your Pastor Say he gave you the power to walk on water." So he on one side of the pool with the phone up like that, right? He said, "Walk to me, Brother Sweat," and I stepped down and I fell right down in that water. I ain't gonna lie.
I remember that.
That water burnt my nose, but him, he's been a big part of my success. That's why he part of the team. So shout out to you, my boy Darius, D Sane. But yeah, him, yeah, he's been a real big part of it.
So now, with you going viral, you being in your city, how do people treat you when they see you?
Man, people treat me good, and I'm finna give another shout out. Reggie Nelson. No, Reggie Bell. He's one of them too. He's one of them. But he know who I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But every time we see each other, which it don't be a lot, but when we do it, nothing but love. But it was one day I was getting off from work, and he worked down from the store that we always kind of meet up at, and I was getting some food, and I got up to the counter. He came up to the counter, and he was like, "Yeah, all the round paying for." He like, "When you round me, you don't pay for nothing." So that made me feel good right there. So big up to Reggie. Canadian. I was at the barbershop one day, and he was getting a lineup, and I was next. So when he got out the chair and I got in the chair, he told C-Boy, "Hey, his cut on me." So that kind of made me feel good that people do stuff for me, and a lot of people they think more of me than I think of myself. And what I mean by that is everybody look at me as, "Oh, you a star, you famous." I don't look at it like that because I'm still around here. But even these two females, I ain't gonna call their name because I don't want y'all to get fired. But two different restaurants I done went to, and I done went around, and they realized who I was, and I got my food for free. And they were like, "You Johnny Sweat." So I ain't gonna call their name out because they boss might be watching, and they might get on to them. But y'all know who y'all is. Appreciate you for the free food. But a lot of people thought I was from Atlanta because I really don't be out.
Right.
If you don't only time you'll catch me is at Walmart, Dollar Tree, or Piggly Wiggly. Other than that, I don't be outside. I be inside. But people treat me good. They treat me good out there.
So it's a blessing. It's a blessing and motivation at the same time.
Yeah, because some people they come up to me, they might meet me on one side of the store. They be like, "Hey, Sweat," and I actually go up there and talk to him. I sit there and talk to him for 20, 30 minutes. One time I saved a dude outside Walmart who was out there talking about 30 minutes. He was coming out, I was coming in. We were talking about 30 minutes. And his wife had called. And she was like, "What you doing?" "I know you ain't at another girl house." He said, No, I ain't with no. I'm right here talking to Johnny Sweat." "Who?" "Johnny Sweat, the dude that be doing the video." "You ain't talking to him. He don't even stay emoji." He's like, "Let me FaceTime you real quick." So he FaceTimed and he showed her. She was like, "Oh, I thought he was lying. I thought he was out there doing something." "Well, he good then." He told her, "Boy, you say him a lie then?" I said, "Boy, you better, whatever you doing, you better stop. Cause you think you out here playing." But people show me love. I like it. I don't get the big head or nothing like that. Anybody that come up and talk to me, I sit there and talk to them 20, 30 minutes. I let them know I'm still the same. I'm still in the city.
So, what's the best piece of advice about someone up and coming or trying to get into the comedy world or do skits?
Keep going. Don't stop. Don't let the few likes, the few comments, the few shares, the few views, don't let you stop. Don't let it stop you from keep going. I started in 2014, and I didn't get my first 100K views, million views until 2019. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about keep going because the one thing I know is, you know, people watching.
Yeah.
They watching. And like I said, it's only gonna take one video for everybody to tune in. So just keep going. Don't listen to nobody on the outside say you can't do it. And you can do it. They probably can't do it, but you can do it. So and never put a time frame on success.
Right. Yeah.
Never say I'm gonna be famous by July, because you never know what's gonna happen between now and July. That July may turn into December, and December may turn into next year of March. So just say you're gonna do it. Mm-hmm. That's why I tell people, just say you're gonna do it. Don't put a time frame on it, because the time frame that you might put on it, it might happen sooner. But just don't give up.
Right. And that's like saying, like, don't put your limitations on me, because I could do whatever. You know what I mean?
So, but like I said, don't listen to nobody on the outside say you can't do this, you can't do that. You can do it. Anything that you put your mind into, you can do it. And I look at, like I see Country Wayne, DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller. I look at them as neighbors, because we all doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. So if we are all neighbors and God blessing them, that means he's coming to my house soon. Yeah. I just gotta wait. Don't need to look out the door. Don't need to look out the blind. If he blessing everybody else, he gonna come bless me too. Mm-hmm. I just gotta wait on my time. Right. So that's why I tell people, don't give up. Keep going, because the time gonna come.
All right. So my next one, what's next for Johnny Sweat? Any coming up projects? Any shows? Any skits you working on?
Yes. I got a new camera coming up, and I got a whole new set coming up, because I'm finna start doing. I'm actually writing a little movie called About That Life. So I'm writing on that now. I'm finna start bringing people in, because I want to put people on, like how Country Wayne got his own thing, how Skinbone, how he got a team. That's what I want. I want the team to put more faces out there, because you only see me and Darius in videos. You don't see too many people. So I want to expand my craft and add more people to it. I got a show down here in Valdosta, just got booked last week. In May 10th, I got a show then, but I got some more stuff coming up though.
Okay, where you gonna be at May 10th?
It's a woman 51 birthday.
Okay.
Her birthday bash, so they booked me for it. So I'm gonna go show my ass.
I got you. Man, I got one more question. I'm going to get you out of here for the day. Where can people follow you, catch your work, or, your next performance?
Okay. Y'all can follow me on Facebook at Johnny Sweat. You can follow me on Instagram at Johnny2Sweat. I did have a TikTok, but they banned me, so I ain't got no TikTok no more. But come up with a YouTube, so when YouTube come, I'll let y'all know about that. But right now, Facebook, Instagram, come follow your boy. I promise you will not regret it. You gonna love it.
All right, the next thing, man, can I get you to salute the Creed fans out there?
Yeah, man, everybody, hey, salute the Creed. Hey, holla at my boy. And man, I'm gonna let y'all know, man, it was a fun time. I enjoy this, and hope to come back when I make it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I appreciate everything.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Salute. My crib, I'm standing on principle. I'm standing on business. That check on the way, and I'ma go get it. Respect is the only